Hey guys, welcome back to Big Time Tech. In today's video, it's all about how to create your loan website. Now, this website is very powerful. So I'm using Ostinga for this video section on how to install and set up your script. Now, once you come to your cPanel or your hPanel or any hosting you're using, the very first thing is locate your file manager. As you can see, this is my domain, which is empty. So this is it. I'll double click on this public underscore HTML and go to where you have file and click on the file. So while our file is uploading, and the next step is go back to your dashboard. Ensure to create your company email. Once you create your company email, open your notepad. Always save your information, which is very important. So after that, come to database or go to database wizard and let me just fill out this information. So I've done mine. I'll just click what create. So always ensure to save your information on your notepad. Then go to PHPadmin. Click on enter PHPadmin. Now as you can see, my let me go back to the public underscore HTML. The file is still uploading. So go back to this section, which is your PHPadmin. Go to import. Then choose your file. Now this is the DB name. I'll click on this and go to import. Good. So our database has been uploaded successfully. Now I'll click on structure. Good. Now I'll go back to my public underscore HTML. I try to extract this file. Then double click on the folder section, copy all, and move this to your public underscore HTML. Then ensure to delete the folder we created while extracting. Good. So this is it. So the next section is just come to where you have app. Then scroll down to .env and extract this. Sorry, edit this. Now this section here, I'll go to my domain name. I'll copy this. Then go back to your .env. Just paste the link here. Then change here to your website name. Then remember I told you guys to save your database information. So just copy this and paste. Good. So click word save and go back. Go to your domain name and reload. Good. As you can see, we have successfully installed and set up our loan website, which is very easy and easy to use, which is good. Now the next section is let's log in our admin. Okay, so guys, to locate your admin section is the same thing with your login, with the user login. So I'll go back to our database, which is PHPadmin. Then let's locate users. To locate users, and demo users, this is the admin section here. Just click on edit this admin and change this to your company information. Then here's the password. Then ensure to encrypt this password. Then click on go. So I'll come back here and paste our admin link and log in. Good. As you can see, we are successfully logged into the admin section, which is quite easy. So I'll copy my link and paste it here. Good. And the second setup is come to system settings. There you go to general settings. Okay, you go to general settings. Now here you just change to your website's name. So you just change all your to your website information and click save changes. So basically that's how you do the changes. So the next section is come to system settings here. Now this is for back end direction or for currency position, let's say. Now the currency position has to do with the user side, so we'll come back to that section. Now this is transaction fee, own account transfer fee type, percentage. You can put this as percentage of fixed. Let me say change this to 5%. Other account fees, let me just change this to 6%. Save settings. Now this change is depending on your business setup. Okay. Now this email section is very important. So after you've created your email account, the very first email you get to see in your inbox is your email configuration settings. So just change it to your email. Here should be your website's name. Now here should also be your email. Then here should be your SMTP. So I'm using Hostinga. Mine is smtp.hostinga.com. So once you create your email account, the very first email you get to see your webmail. That's your configuration settings. Okay. Now go to SMTP. Change this to your password. This is good. You can also take this to SendMail, but I prefer the SMTP section. While not all hosts accept using SendMail or PHP mail, most times do bounce back. Then click on Save Settings. Good. So scroll down and test this email. Then click on Send Test Email. Good. It works. Alright, go back to your admin section. Now this is for SMS gateway. You can integrate with Twilio if you have the API, TextMagic, Netmo, or InfoBid. If you also have Google Recaptcha, just put in your site key. And this is for cron jobs. It's very important. Okay. Now run cron job at least for just so you can actually copy all this. Okay, copy all this and go to your cPanel, locate cron jobs, and let me just go straight. Then I will just come here and put this as go to custom. So once you copy this section, run for every 5 minutes. Once you copy this section, just paste it here. And let me just say, let me leave this optional. Come to this section here for every minute or every 5 minutes. Then you click save. So that's how you do your cron job. Very easy. Good. So after you've done that, you come to your logo and favicon. You change this to your logo and favicon. You can also view cache. Then remove the cache of this section. Good. Now this is for the admin side. Go to profile settings. Okay, we've done that basically. Now this should be your logo. Okay. So go to all users, go to user management, go to all users, then go to actions, go to edit. Then you can change this to, and this is for admin. You can create a user by yourself or add multiple users. You can turn a user to admin if you want to. Now you can see how it is, right? Good. So whatever I see is what you're getting. Okay. So we've done that section. Let's say now if you go to branches, let's add a branch for our loan. Now this is example purpose. Add a new branch. The branch name should be um, loan Steve. Description loan. Yeah, I'll click save. Now we've added a branch. Now if you come to repayment section, add a repayment. Now if you want to add a repayment, the users must be registered to the platform. So I'm just showing you guys things to know. Now if you go to deposit, this is the deposit section. So come to deposit method. We have automatic gateway, meaning you can also integrate PayPal, Paystack, blockchain, Flutterwave, and so on. Or you can also integrate the manual gateway section. So I'll just click on manual. Then let me just add new. Let me just add BTC to this. So for instance, this is BTC. So select the currency. I'll just choose this. Okay. Let me just choose USD and active. Then the minimum amount for this should be 100. Maximum should be 1000. The fixed charge here 0. Charge in percentage, I'm just say 5%. You get it? Sorry. I'll put in my wallet address. Now I can come back and say add new field. Okay, this is just field. Let me just delete all this and okay, I can just keep it like this if I want to. Okay. Let me just delete this and click word save. So this is how you add your deposit method. So if you go to all languages, you have all languages here. You can add new languages to this, which is quite easy. Now if you go to system settings, come to supported currency. You can add new currency of choice. Just put the currency name. Let me say Naira, which is NGN. Exchange rates, let me just put 1.5. This shouldn't be the base currency. The base currency should be USD. Then status, active, and save. So you can see this is how you do it, how you add currency, which is also easy to use. So come down to system settings. Notification templates. All these notification templates, most of them are this for the transfer money. You activate this, and user withdrawal email also need to be activated. If you have SMS, you can just put that as SMS or local notification also. I'll just click update. You can see, so it's quite easy. Alright, so I'll go back to dashboard. So we've done that section. Now this is the user management section, which is also easy to do. Okay, go to withdrawal method. Let's add a new withdrawal method. So I'll come down here and select currency. Then I'll activate this. And the minimum here is 1000, maximum is then just put I just add a description. Add your wallet address. Then this should be, let me just delete one of this field and add new field. Let me just say wallet, just something like this. You can also add the row here if you want new information. You can just click word save. So basically, this is how you do it. So if you come to account section, now all accounts, there's no account here, so I'll go to add new account number. Let me just put something like this. These are members. So let me just create an account. So while I create an account, we can come back to this section. Now let me just show you guys one more thing. Account types. Now something you should understand, we have school fees, the daily outstanding balance, interest calculation. Now if you come to account types, meaning what kind of loan users can take. So let me just say this as business loan. Business loan. Then let me just select this in Naira from yearly interest percent, yearly interest rates. Now my figures I'm putting are just demo purposes, not any real figures. Okay. The interest period of payment. Let me say every 1 month, every month. Then interest method. So let me just change this to 5%. Now the daily interest method, daily outstanding balance, minimum balance for interest. Let me just say 1,000. Allow withdrawal, yes. Minimum deposits 100. Minimum account balance 100. Maintenance fee 50. Maintenance fee will be deducted. You can select a particular month. Okay, so you just choose a particular month, January. Then you just have to total the whole maintenance fee. Then status is active. I'll click on submit. We've added another account type. You can see if we come to interest calculation again, you can see it is business loan. Let's say this is 5%. Users okay, from 9 to, let me say, to October, let me say to November 21. Interest posting dates, let me just say, I'm going to just put this way and click calculate interest. Amount greater than 0 we post to user accounts. Now if we post interest, now so let me go back to create an account. Calculation process may take longer depending on member limit. So there is no member on this package, so we can't calculate this. So I'll come back to loan. We have all loans. We have loan calculator here. So let me just go back to expense. So go to all expense. So let me go back to expense category. Expense category. Then let's add a category here. The expense might be anything of your choice. You get it. So most times you might not need it, but let me just say something like this, and somebody say Dubai trip instead. Now click save. You can say it is. They become to all expense. They add new all expense. Now the expense start expense dates today. Now expense category trip. The amount for expense, let me say 6,000. Reference big giant tech. Then add a note and let me just put something and put an attachment. Then I'll click on submit. So just something like this, okay? Now if we come to loan, and go to all loans. Now these are loans users may have taken. So let me just go back to the website. Let me create an account as a user. So I'll go to the login section. Sorry. Let me put this in a new tab. So I'll just go to login here and I'll click create an account. So let me just fill out this information. So this is it. Let me just put in my password. Now users will select a branch. You need to have more branches. If you major in a particular region, for instance in a particular state like Lagos, you need to have a branch in Lagos, maybe like 3 different branches in Lagos that users can visit also. Okay, and this is the country section. So user credit score, sorry, it said users credit source, not score, meaning let me just put business. Then I'll click what create my account. Okay, select your gender and create my account. Registration completed successfully. You'll be notified once approved by the authority, which is good. So I'll go back to login here and I'll go back to, let me check my email. Okay, so if you come to the email section, which is notification section, you can see there is nothing like registration email which comes with this system, as you can see. So I'll go back to the dashboard section. Then I'll go to members, go to view members. So all these are demo members. Let me go back to accounts, all accounts. So sorry, just come to members again. Then go to member requests. Now this is the member here. So I'll click on details of this member. I can view this member's information. And this other account information members will be able to see. So I'll go back to, let me just go back to the member section. Then I'll approve this member. Now give this a member number and submit. As you can see, so this is how it is. So let me go back to this. Let me just log in as the member. Good. Now you can see this is the user section, the user login, user demo account. This is how it is, which is good. Now if the user comes to my loan, so there's no loan yet, they have to apply for a loan, right? So they'll click on apply for loan and loan products, which is cool face. Let's say, let me go back to admin. Let me go to loans. Let's say, go to loan products. So add a new loan products. We added let me just say business. The minimum amount for this should be 100 naira. Maximum should be 1 million. Interest per year 5%. Interest type flat rate, mortgage, amortization, reduced amount, one-time payment. That is interest type. It's let me just put this as flat rate. Maximum term. Maximum time might be maximum period of time. Let me say 6 months. 10 period. Let me say you can put 6 days. Oh, okay, 6 months. Late payment penalties, which is late payment penalties increased by percentage to 20%. Then description, business loan. Now click this as save changes. Good. Now this is for the admin section. Let me go back to the user section and Let me go to apply new loan. Then select for the business. First payment date. Let me just start from today. Attachment, there's no browse attachment here. Just select currency. I'll put this as Naira. So let me go back again to admin. I can see the user email. Once user register account, once you approve the account as an admin, user gets to notice they receive an email, as you can see. So once go to loans, we've added a loan product, a loan calculator. This is to calculate the apply amount. For instance, interest 6. Select the flat rate 6 months. Now this will calculate the amount user will pay for all this period of time. The applied amount, you get it. So this add a loan calculator works. So I'll go back here again. So we are not giving applied. Users should upload an attachment. Attachment might be a document or any document. You can customize this and say, okay, user upload a document, collateral, whatever. So I'm just upload this and apply the amount I'm looking for say 80,000, 800,000, and description for my business, remarks, please approve, then submit application. As you can see, users have applied for loan, but they don't have a loan ID yet. You get it. Users can also calculate their loan to know how much they're paying. So I'm applying for 800,000. Interest rates, let me say 5 per year, flat rate under 6 months. Okay, 8%. Let's calculate. Now this is the amount that we're paying for 6 months. The principal amount, you can see how much is it. Interest rate of 6,666.67 kobo. Penalty, you can see. So this is how it's being calculated. Amount to pay plus the interest. So this is how it is basically. So now let me go back again. This is the users side also have a section for them to be able to transfer money, own account transfer. You can transfer to your own account once the money has been approved by the admin. Now let me just go back to the admin section. Let me go back to dashboard. So I'll come back to where I have loans. I'll go to pending loans. Now this is my user here. I'll click on view. Now once you click on view, now this is it. You can click the approve this status, applied amount. You can see due amount. The attachment is what user sent. That's you, the admin, will download. Now this is for guarantor section, collateral, repayment schedule. You can also edit this. You can also edit the user section here. So I won't do that. Let me just go back to loans and go to pending loans. Then go back to this section here. If you go to edit, coming to edit, meaning you are editing what the users just uploaded. So that's wrong. So what you just have to do, go to view. Then you click to approve. Loan ID and release date must be required. Loan ID and release date. Now this is a loan ID and release date. Okay, so come to edit. Put a loan ID. Okay. Now the first payment, let's say. Alright, let me just approve this first. update changes, and this is loan ID and this is the release date. So once I go back to view, then let me click to approve again. You can see loan has been approved successfully. So I believe the user will get an email, loan request approved. Let me go back to the user section. Let me go to dashboard. Now you can see the loan ID, next repayment method, repayment date is today. You get it. So you just have to be able to understand when to increase the time frame. Now I'm not a financial expert. I'm just showing you guys how this website or this information will be able to impact positively on your business. So for instance, users amounts to pay now. They click on pay now. For instance, now this is the amount I will pay. The payment method, select an account. Sorry, okay, coming. Okay, there's no account for now. So let me go back to the admin. So come to admin section. We have guarantor. Add new guarantor. Select the loan ID. Loan ID. Put this. Select the guarantor for this user. Then there's no account number yet. So come to collateral. Let's see. Just trying to show you guys some infos. And this is to be repaid. If we come to repayments, so go back to admin, come to where we have accounts, go to all accounts, add an account. Now here you add an account number, select a particular member, select the account type, which is for this business loan, the opening balance for this account type. Let me just put this as 100. Then let me just put this as an account. I click submit. Okay, so this is the user side, which is good. Users can also view their receipts. So I'll just come back and go to dashboard, and they can request for account verification. Let me just go through this process. Good. So go back again to user side. Users can be able to do a lot of things here. You can transfer to others' accounts, transfer. You can select the amount to transfer to other people. Then if you go to my loans, so basically what you see here is what user gets, not all that information. So the informations that are here that users, only for the users. Now this is it. You can see. Now for users to, they can also deposit through this section. Select deposit for business. Let me just say the limit here should be okay. You can see. Then upload payment proof. So all this is just something you'll be able to explain to your users better. So let me go back to admin, go to deposit, go to deposit request, sorry. Go to deposit requests. I can see. So if I go to details, you can say it's how it is and approve this. So I'll come back to the user side and go to my dashboard. You can see the user balance, right? Just can also pay now. So they click on pay now, they can be able to pay. They have to deposit, then you can see how it is. For the repayment section, let me go to repayment. Let's say you can see the repayments. Once I click on view, Let me go back and go to loan details. You can see users have made a repayment here, which is good. Now, most of these informations are, let me just say, add new collateral, for instance, land, estimated price, then land, add an image and click save changes. This is for collateral sections and repayments. You can see the repayments user just made. So basically, this is how it is, because what we have here in the user section is just this information, no other information here anymore. Users can just transfer, apply for loans, and withdraw their amount. You can make withdrawal, select the withdrawal, limit is 1,000, just something like this, and you'll put in the wallet and maybe any of that information and just barcode or something. So guys, my light just went off, so let me just wrap up this. Now let me just go back to the admin section and come to this section here. If you go to withdrawal methods, you can see the withdrawal method. If you go to actions, edit this. Okay, this is for the withdrawal method here, right? So if you go to withdraw request. This is it. Once you approve this section, the user, you must have paid the particular users. So what I'm just showing you guys is what this whole places entails. Most of these informations here are not here. The only thing you see displayed on the dashboard is this section. Okay, if you come to transactions, if you go to new transactions, you can add the transactions for this particular user, which is also nice. Let me just say this user, select an amount, credit, you can just debit this user, which is withdraw, and or credit this user as deposit. Let me just say fee and submit. You can create transactions for this user. You can also backdate the transactions. Now basically this is it. Now you must wonder why you don't see expense and most of this information. So if you go to view members, let's go again. Now click on action on this particular, go to documents. Now this is the user KYC. If you edit these sections, this is it. Then just click what, verify and update. You get it. So that is it. Just verify, and let me reload here. It's verified. So once you come back again, go to members, go to view members, click on action again. You can click on view this member, and this is member information. If you go to account overview, you can see the member account number, member transactions. If you go to loans, you can see how it is. Now basically this is just it. You can send this member a message. Okay, also SMS. You can also edit members information. You can also change their password. So this is how it works basically. And you also get emails. Okay, so we've touched all this section here. Basically we've touched all. If you go to account verification section, you can see it's verified. So you remember, you can go to transaction requests. You can see the transactions here. They come back to your dashboard section. Look at all the information. So guys, this will be all about this video. If you like my video, please hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment on my videos. Thank you guys for watching my video.